Here with head coach Brian Anken to do a quick recap on the fall. Coach, how did your returners look this year? I know you had a big class coming back in.
Yeah, they looked a lot more mature, which is exactly what we'd expect out of our returning unit. They came in with a lot more poise, a lot more drive. After getting a year of the new system under their belt, both offensively and defensively, those guys almost turned into some on-the-field coaches, and they stepped right up into that role. The leadership has been phenomenal. Really an easy transition for all the new Rats this year with such a great class of senior leadership. And I was very impressed with the shape they came back in, and really the fall as a whole. Where they started the fall and certainly where we ended, was really impressed from our upperclassmen.
Now you had 19 newcomers on the team this fall. How did they fit into the program? You mentioned earlier that it was a good transition for them with the upperclassmen. But
they fit in great. The athleticism top to bottom is better than we were last year. Obviously, with 19 new guys, the depth is going to automatically be better. But I think the part that really impressed me the most is just the overall attitude, the commitment into what we're doing here. A lot of these guys had come in during a coaching transition, and for me, really bought into the direction that I want to take this program. And these guys have been on board, and over the last 3 months here, have really bought into not only what we're doing, but what we expect to be doing, and the groundwork we're starting to lay right now. And they're going to be a huge part of it for a lot of years.
You guys also get to see your guys against some outside competition. How did you guys fare this fall?
Good. You can always be better. I mean, even if you go undefeated through the fall, you can always be better. We got out of it injury-free, knock on wood. We really got a chance to evaluate all of our players. Having such a big group of returners offset by such a big group of newcomers, it's really a matter of seeing who meshes the best with each other. A lot of different combinations, some new little wrinkles offensively and defensively. Obviously adding another assistant coach into the mix and kind of making some changes into the system of what we're trying to do on the defensive end especially. We got a great chance to evaluate how well these guys are and how well they're starting to mesh with each other. So a very productive fall for us.
Now, of course, the 25th anniversary of the Lee Jackson. How'd that go for you guys this year? That was over at their place.
Yeah, it was a great turnout, great atmosphere like always. W&L does a great job hosting the event on every other year, and being the 25th anniversary, it meant a little bit more for both parties involved. And always a heated rivalry. I'd expect nothing less. It's their first day of competition. It's our first day of competition for the fall. I would have liked to have come out of the gates a little bit quicker, but we really started to find ourselves towards the end of that game, and at the end of the day, from a pure evaluation standpoint, we got everything out of that game that we hoped to.
You guys opened the 2012 season with Navy and Army. What are you guys looking forward to the most about that?
I think from the military aspect of both schools, we recruit a lot of the same kids, and that's a great part of it. Us opening up on the road at Navy Marine Corps Stadium is always a special way for us to open the season. They're going through a coaching transition, so I really don't envy the situation that they're in as far as having to go through changes. We had to go through that last year, and I know how tough that is in such a short amount of time, and our guys are prepared for that, and we're excited for that opportunity. And then to turn around the following week and travel up to Army. It's my first trip as the head coach going up to Army and playing at their place. And as always, we're going to get great battles with those teams, and it's a great way for us to prep the season to start the season. It's great out of conference competition for us to prep for the MAC, and at the end of the day, it's great for all of our programs to be competing at that level.
All right, thank you, Coach, and looking forward to the spring season getting underway in February.
John, I appreciate it. Thank you.